as pitch, then I'd give my girl a kiss and go whistling up the hill back to my place. It was just a mile or two, and the Appalachian dew would hang heavy in a mist upon my face. I learned the mud holes and the ditches, the shortcuts and the fences. I could even cross old Elk Fork on a log. But what I always feared the most, more than old Dark Holler's ghost, was Ern and Zorry sneakin' bitin' dog. I wish they'd tie him up, that dreaded rascal pup. I'd be happy as a king upon a throne. I'd go walking bravely by with a twinkle in my eye and whistle Mountain Dew on my way home. On the weekends I would go to the moving picture show with my friends across the hill at Carbon Grove. Back through the darkness of the pines, after watching Frankenstein, we lost no time in finding our way home. We learned the mud holes and the ditches, the shortcuts and the fences. We could even cross old Elk Fork on a log. But what we always feared the most, more than old Dark Holler's ghost, was Ern and Zorry sneakin' bitin' dog. I wish they'd tie him up, that dreaded rascal pup. I'd be happy as a king upon a throne. I'd go walking bravely by with a twinkle in my eye and whistle Mountain Dew on my way home. And whistle Mountain Dew on my way home. Howdy folks, and a great big welcome to each and every one of you. Well, that song that I just sang was composed by a gentleman from Kentucky whose name is Willard Gayhart. And there's a great video of he and Bobby Patterson singing and playing this song about an annoying dog. Great song, I love it. What I'd like to do now is a little Bible reading, so for those of you folks who aren't interested, please end the video now. Thanks for watching. For those of you who are hanging on, dogs are mentioned all the way through the Bible, through the Old Testament and the New. And in the Old Testament, the Israelites didn't have a very kind opinion of dogs, and they were always described in a negative way. But there's one interesting story about dogs in the New Testament that I would like to share with you today, and it comes to us from Matthew chapter 15, starting at verse 21. Leaving that place, Jesus withdrew to the region of Tyre and Sidon. A Canaanite woman from that vicinity came to him, crying out, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on me. My daughter is suffering terribly from demon possession." Jesus did not answer a word, so his disciples came to him and urged him, "Send her away, for she keeps crying out after us." He answered, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of Israel." The woman came and knelt before him. Lord, help me, she said. He replied, It is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to their dogs. So this is where a lot of Bible critics stop and say, see, he wasn't as good as everybody makes him out to be. He had a mean streak too. No, he didn't. There's a reason why he said that. First of all, he was sent to minister to his chosen people first. But later on, he sent Paul and the other disciples to minister to the Gentiles too. So he's not as mean as the critics make him out to be. Let's finish the story first and then I'll do a bit of explaining. He replied, It is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to their dogs. So the lady was from Canaan, which is outside of Israel and Judah. And he told her that he was sent to minister to Israel first. Yes, Lord, she said, but even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table. Then Jesus answered, Woman, you have great faith. Your request is granted. And her daughter was healed from that very hour. So Jesus responded to her begging for help from him. She had put her faith in him, and knowing that he was the only one that could cure her daughter. Well, why did he talk about taking the children's bread and tossing it to the dogs? Let's backtrack to Matthew chapter 12. Chapter 11, verse 20. Then Jesus began to denounce the cities in which most of his miracles had been performed, because they did not repent. Woe to you, Chorazin! Woe to you, Bethsaida! If the miracles that were performed in you had been performed in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes. But I tell you, it'll be more bearable for Tyre and Sidon on the day of judgment than for you. And you, Capernaum, will you be lifted up to the skies? No, you will go down to the depths. If the miracles that were performed in you had been performed in Sodom, it would have remained to this day. But I tell you that it'll be more bearable for Sodom on the day of judgment than for you. So Jesus had spent a lot of time preaching and teaching and proving that he was the Son of God by performing miracles all over the territory occupied by his chosen people. And a lot of them rejected Jesus' teachings and walked away. They didn't put their faith in him. So maybe he was thinking about that when he was talking to this lady from Canaan. He had given bread to his children on the table, and they had rejected it, and the crumbs had fallen on the floor because nobody wanted to take the bread that he was giving to them. So the lady asked for the crumbs that fell on the floor, and that's why he said, You have great faith. Your daughter is cured. So I hope you folks enjoyed the song. I hope you enjoyed the Bible reading. God bless, and we'll see you down the road.